I'm back, and people, when they set up their camera, they put it on this side, but if I put it over there, you wouldn't have been able to see me. So I had to change it up a bit, and I kind of yeah, so I'm kind of excited for doing this drive with me type of thing. I'm kind of excited about it. This is hell of a tight squeeze. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so I'm kind of excited about this. I thought today's video I would talk about all the times that I've got scammed, because I've got scammed quite a lot of times. So why not, you know, tell y'all my little story? And I thought I'd get Starbucks. I don't drink Starbucks, so I'm really fronting for the camera. You know, first video in a long time, go for it. My dad actually just told me, he was like, basically called me fake because I got makeup on. I don't wear makeup. I'm dressing all nice. I don't really dress nice. Okay, sir. Wrote down what I want from Starbucks because I don't be knowing what to order, and then it just makes my anxiety go up the roof. But I guess let me just go ahead and start. So I've got scammed a couple of times. I think I'm gonna tell you 3 times, maybe 4, and it's gonna go from like boring to juicy. One of it, the 4th one, the real juicy one, I don't know if I want to tell because I'm kind of embarrassed, like really embarrassed by it, and I think if my parents ever knew, they might go crazy. Let me tell you first time. Okay, so the first time, this girl hit me up on Instagram saying she's trying to build her portfolio, and you know, she wanted to practice on nails. And I looked, of course I've got scammed quite enough, so I do look at like pictures or people that they're tagged, and I follow them for a while to see if they post on their story, and her stuff was legit. So she was like, can I please practice on your nails, like $25 just to start off? And I'm like, okay, cool, you know, sure. And I was like, you know what, can I bring my sister, because she's the one that likes the fun nails, I like small nails. So she was like, yeah, please. It was like an 1.5-hour drive, but like 2.5 hours, because I have anxiety on the highway. I can go on the highway, it's just I hate doing it, especially like in a big car like this. I just can't do it. So at the end of the day, it was a long drive, and we made it. I get to her house. You know, my sister's with me, and there's a big ass sign by the front door, and it's like, if you're here to meet Shayla, because I think that was her name, she scammed you, and she keeps using our address, and we don't know no Shayla that lives here. We are currently having an investigation to figure out why she keep giving out this address. All this is on this sign on her yard. And I'm looking like, you're like, yeah, it was just $25. But I'm like, oh my God, like, who's out here scamming people like that? And then using someone's random address? That's terrible. I just don't understand how there's some people in this world that can even do that. So that was that. Me and my sister, we was balling. I hate ordering at Starbucks. Starbucks like literally makes me scared. So I downloaded Instagram for like the 2nd time last year, 2021. And last time I had Instagram, I was like 15 years old. So this time when I downloaded it, I was like 21, beginning of the year. So I wasn't really like up to date with Instagram and like social media and stuff like that. This old man hits me up talking about, you know, he's like trying to talk to me a little bit, you know, to get me comfortable with him. He said he was gonna like pay me like $4,000. I'm kind of trying to keep this short. He's gonna pay me $4,000 for like feet pics or something like that. At the end of the day, I did what he asked for. I got $4,000. Okay, he sent it through an email, and it was in a check. Ouch, what the heck is that? Ouch, that hurt. Through a check, and it was like $4,000. I banked through USAA, so when you have the check, you can just like upload it on your thing, like through the app, and you can cash it in. And so that's what I did. And so I called to confirm that, hey, did you guys get the check? And they said, yeah, $4,000. I was like, did you get the $4,000? They said, yes, but it's scammer money. They was like, where'd you get this? I was like, from someone off Instagram. And she was like, why would you do that? I was like, money is money. I don't really know about fake money and scammers and stuff like that. The only scammers I know is like the homeless people, because they be scamming people because they don't even be homeless. I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. She was like, good thing you didn't use it, because if you did, you'd like go to jail or something like that. And I was like, okay. And so then I texted him. I was like, why would you give me scammer money? You know, because I trusted you. I don't know why you would do me like that. Why you do these people in general like this? And he was like, I would never. And so I just blocked him. I was scared for my life. Jail. And I'm like new to like Instagram, and I'm just like, why would you scam me? Why would you do something like that?
Hi there, my name is Audrey. What's yours?
Kim.
Hi Kim, what can I do for you?
Hi, can I have a passion tango? Is there such thing as that, or is it just like passion mango or something? Lemonade come inside of it?
It doesn't automatically, but it can.
Have like some type of sugar inside, whatever a small is.
Small, and then you wanted liquid cane sugar in there. Anything else for you?
That'll be it, please.
That'll be $3.22. I'll see you at the window, Kim.
All right, thank you. Okay, this one's called Ghost Calling or something like that. USAA number called me telling me, hey, did you spend money? Did you spend like $500 on Amazon and Walmart? I was like, no, I didn't. They was like, okay, let's go through this process to cancel these purchases or whatever. He was like, all right, can you send me the code that comes through your phone and repeat it to me? I repeat the code to him. I thought that's what you do. We go through everything, and he was like, all right, everything's set. Thank you so much. You know, you have a nice day. I mean, like, everything about him was to the T. Like, everything was perfect. I had no suspicions at all. And for some reason, at like 5 in the morning, I woke up to look at my account. I guess because I thought about the Amazon purchases, because I didn't see it on the app. So I look, my whole account is locked. So I call USAA in the morning, and I'm like, hey, my account's locked. And they were like, yeah, you trying to upload some money and change your account and stuff. It was just like unexpected, unauthorized activity or whatever. And so I was like, well, you guys called me yesterday about the Walmart and Amazon purchases. They're like, no, we didn't. It's not in our system that we called you. I was like, well, what? Well, it was through a USAA number. I don't know what to tell you. She was like, oh, that's called ghost calling. It's when like people who used to work there know the process and everything like that, and then they go and scam people. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know when you guys are legit calling me and not a scammer? Like, how was I supposed to know that? She was like, well, whenever they call, just ask to be transferred, and if they transfer you, then you know, like, it's USAA. I'm just like, I gotta go through all this process for something I should already be like trusting your number. Like, I should trust the phone number that calls. But anyway, at the end of the day, she was like, did you repeat the number that was sent to your phone? I said, yeah, why? She's like, because at the very bottom it literally says do not repeat the number. I'm like, well, if you're USAA and you tell me to repeat it, I'm gonna repeat it. I didn't know, but I guess I should have like suspected that something was fishy. I don't know. Luckily, like, no money didn't get taken out. I still got my account. Just a girl just unlucky, I guess, because I don't know how I keep getting scammed like this. It's ridiculous. And like this last one I want to tell y'all about, I'm so scared, because I swear if my dad hears this, he's gonna be like, what? I'm so nervous to tell y'all because I don't want y'all judging me. But if you know me, I'm trying really hard to become a model. Agency kind of hit me up, a recruiter from an agency, and in her bio it showed the agency that she worked with. So I assumed she was legit. And she's telling me how they have an opening for next year, but if you're interested, there is one opening like today, which was like tonight, which was like 8 o'clock or something like that. So she was like, I can hurry and squeeze you in real quick, but it'll just have to be fast, you know, slots are open. But she's like, I love your Instagram, you know, you're very creative, so I definitely want to work with you. She puts me on the phone call with her boss. Obviously I don't see his face. He sounds gay, like, completely. So I was just thinking, like, you know, nothing could really go wrong with this phone call. You know, I wasn't even thinking negative in general. I answered the phone call, and he's going in deep detail about the whole modeling agency and the process. and everything. I mean, like, deep detail stuff I don't even hear on YouTube. And I was like, wow. I was like, okay. But what really worried me, or what I hated that he said, is he was like, I'm gonna be honest, you can be the perfect candidate for a certain job, but if someone just sleeps with a boss, they can take it off of you, or beat you to it, just because they decided to do things that they shouldn't do. So he's like, sometimes if you really want a job, you might have to sleep your way to the top. I said, I'll keep that in mind, because who the hell sleeping to get to the top? They just gave a dog a pup cup. That is so cute. The dog ain't got no hair though.
I love your ring, by the way.
Thank you.
If you don't like it, just let me know and I can get something else for you.
Okay. It's not bad. It's a bit watery. I might get something sweeter. What you think I should get next time?
Fruity flavors.
I love fruity flavors.
Lemonade.
I love lemonade.
A peach green tea lemonade.
Peach green tea lemonade. All right, thank you. So let me see if I can remember where I was at, because I swear to God, I got a bad memory. So that thing's watery. You know, he's telling me, like, what type of modeling do you want to get to? Like feet, lingerie, or like artistic, or whatever the case is. Tell him like artistic or whatever. And he tells me, he was like, okay, we have to do like modeling photo shoots and stuff like that. So he made me stand like forward, back, 90 degree, 45 degrees, like all that. And then he told me, hey, I need you to take your shirt off. I said, whoa, what you mean? He was like, I forgot that you're new to this. So you do have to take your clothes off so we can see the full body, you know, so we can put you in different type of jobs. It sounds sketchy. It might sound sketchy, but it sounded legit, because I mean, you do have to do that. And so I did it. And then he wanted something a bit more that I was extremely uncomfortable with. Let me go ahead and clarify. I was not completely butt naked, but shoot, I was halfway there. And I was like, I really feel uncomfortable about this. And he was like, no, I get it, I understand. He was like, if you want, we can make an appointment to you. We're stationed in like Los Angeles or whatever. I was like, I don't live in Los Angeles. I already didn't tell him that I didn't live there. Like, so it's not like he could have lied and said that because he knew that I didn't live there. Like, he didn't know. So I could have possibly lived there. Anyway, I was like, no, I don't live there. So I was like, I guess I'll just do it. He had to print out paperwork before we even started this whole session. Eventually, he made me do some things. I was just a bit uncomfortable, but I still did it because I really believe that it was a true agency. At the end of it, he was like, okay. He was like, I'm gonna have to rate you based off of everything that we did. And if it's above an 80, if it's a 70 above, then you've been accepted. If it's below, then you're not accepted. And so I scored I think like a 70, like on the dot or something similar to it. And he was like, the reason why your score was low is because your poses, like some of my poses wasn't good. But I mean, shoot, I was extremely uncomfortable about some of the things that I had to do. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, what now? He was like, all right, so now text your zip code to Erica, which was her name, and we will find a photo shoot, a professional like photographer to take your pictures once, you know, we find a place near you. He was like, it might take up till like tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. Sent her the zip code. She's like, all right, I'll come to you to the next day. And the next day hits, and she was like, okay, I'm currently looking now. She was like, if you have any siblings that you want to recommend or friends, let me know. Girl, I'm not recommending nobody after y'all just violated me. You think I'm gonna recommend, especially my siblings? Are you crazy? And so I was like, noted. And so then next thing you know, I hit her up later that day because she never hit me back up. I was like, hey, any word? She read it. She left me unread. I texted her one more time. I tried to text her one more time. She blocked me. So let's go ahead and talk about it, because I didn't pay her. So I'm trying to figure out what benefit did they have from doing that, because I didn't give them money and I wasn't completely naked at all. So I'm just trying to figure out why. I personally feel like I think I just like auditioned for like a sex trafficking thing, because I literally don't understand what was the purpose of it. To get a free show for a good 10 minutes? Is that was that your goal? And they sounded so legit. So like, even the only thing that was sketchy to me was how late it was. But then again, if you like what I post and you want to squeeze me in, I'm gonna believe that, because I personally think I'm different from every other influencer, because everyone just wears a pretty dress or outfit and take a picture in a nice environment, while I actually put stickers or glass on my face to be creative. So I really assumed that she liked my work, and so yeah, that's how I got scammed on modeling or taking clothes off. I swear, it's like, I'm so freaking naive and I should know. This is nasty. I don't like it. It just tastes like fruit water, and I don't think they put lemonade in, because this stuff doesn't taste sweet at all. But yeah, thank you for listening to my scammer stories. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys will continue to support me and watch my videos. Hopefully I glow up, grow up, get famous, so I can make some cash. All right, bye.